right, good evening. It is Tuesday, October 7th, 2025. We are in the City Council chambers. This is the official council agenda. I ask the clerk to call the roll.
Councilman Fleetwood.
Here.
Mayor Pro Tem Munger.
Here.
Councilwoman Azatea.
Here.
I'm here.
Sorry, Councilman Haycraft.
I was like,
Councilman Cohen.
Here.
Councilman Leaders.
Here.
And Mayor McCoy.
Here. There being a quorum, I call the meeting to order. Mayor Pro Tem Munger, we give the invocation tonight.
Lord, we just come before you and we ask your blessings on this meeting. We ask your blessings on this community and all that is done. Give us wisdom and guide us in all that we do. It's in Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Lieutenant Wilt, will you lead us in the pledge?
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic which stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, liberty, justice for all.
Thank you. All right, council, first up tonight, I'm looking for an approval of the agenda with the exception of we had two last-minute issues on two items that the city attorney was going to present that just got finalized, I think, just within the hour maybe. And we need just a little bit more time to wrap those up. They were the approval of the sale and real estate for the technology park and the lieu of tax agreement. Would like to see if we could table those to the next meeting, and I would be looking for approval of that and then a motion to approve the agenda as amended.
So, second.
The other discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. The agenda is approved as amended. Thank you, council. Next, we have approval of the minutes from the regularly scheduled council meeting on September 16th, 2025, and the closed session meetings on May 6th, May 20th, June 3rd, June 17th, July 15th, August 5th, August 19th, all of the year 2025.
So moved.
Second.
A motion and a second to approve the listed minutes. Any other discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Next item on the agenda, approval of payroll and claims for the second half of September 2025.
So moved.
Second.
I have a motion and a second to approve. Any other discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Next up, we have a public comment period. We did have one resident sign up, Mr. Travis Jones. If you'd like to come up to the microphone here, sir, you have 5 minutes.
Good evening. My name is Travis Jones, Second Ward. Talked to my councilwoman. Appreciate the time, but I want to start off by saying I hope no one's got thin skin. I'm not a very nice guy. I apologize. I'm pretty blunt, just the way I am. But I think some things do need to change. I don't know. Is there a representative for the street department here?
I can represent the street department.
All right, too easy. All right, so it took 2 months, 2 phone calls, and a visit down here for me, taking my time out of my day. I don't care to discuss what I do for a living, but I had to come down here and just for a tree. It's right there by the school. Safety concern. There's multiple trees down there. Safety concern. These kids are walking out in the streets. Cars are going around the trees, and I'd hate to see a kid get hit. I'd rather be proactive than reactive, just in light of the recent days that we've already had. Second is last year I had a rock go through the front window of my truck. The city had to pay for it. Not something. Let's keep the finances, fixing other people's vehicles because we're being negligent. So I wanted to kind of bring that up because here just the other day on Stardust, I had a jackhammer crew or a street crew out there that decided they were going to do some work. They had locked down to one lane, no flagger, minimal barriers. I had a piece of concrete come up and hit my truck. I explained to him, I ain't going after the city for a chip in my truck. Rock's going to chip my truck. But had that been a kid's face, it's been a different story. Had it been my kid's face, a bigger, different story. I'm not trying to come up here and play like I'm hard or anything like that. I'm just saying these are things that we need to kind of take a look at if the city's going to kind of move forward. I am new to the city. Apologize if you guys think I'm kind of blunt. And then I do have a question. I'm not going to go into specifics on it, but I do have a couple of questions. Do you know, and I know HPD's here, maybe they can answer it. Do you know who ran the bomb threat situation at the Hannibal High School on Friday.
Lieutenant Weld?
Was
Hang
it
on,
sheriff's or HPD? HPD, okay. That's all I need to ask on that. It'll be handled with the chief after this. And fourth and final, like passing all these laws, doing things where I know I'm probably catching you guys all way off guard because I work from 6 a.m. to 6 to 7 p.m. every night. I don't get a chance to come out to these a lot, so I apologize for catching everybody off guard. But keep passing laws like no cell phone. Missouri passed that law. But I see HPD, I see sheriffs, I see state troopers. Not so much state troopers, but I do see officers out here in their SUVs, 4,000 pounds of steel, rolling around with their cell phones in their hands. I'm not trying to be mean, but like that's kind of not what we need to do to set the example. I understand they need to do it for their duty. Trust me, I know all about duty. But I pull off the side of the road, I use my phone, I do what I need to do, and then I get back on the road. Something we need to do. That's all going into safety. Right? I'm not trying to, I guess this my whole thing was about safety because my daughter's almost been hit twice. If it happens, it's not going to be good. Not like I said, I'm not being a threat. All I'm saying is stating some facts. All right, these things are things that we're overlooking. When I go back to whoever was representing the street department, was it you? All right. So I called 2 months, 2 phone calls. Finally had to send a picture of the tree limb to the guy. He finally got in touch with me. So it's 2 months of this tree limb. Like,
Can I ask, did you call the street? Who did you call?
I called the street department twice, and then I talked to council woman Azotea.
Azatay. It's okay.
Azatay.
Did you
All
talk
right.
to anybody in particular, or just leave voicemail?
I just left messages. Like I said, I'm late at work.
Yeah, because
When
we never got any of the messages, and
No
so
worries.
and we were looking into that. Once she told me, we were on it within 2 days.
Yeah.
Yeah, because someone went up there. The street dude called me and was like, "Hey, I don't see a tree limb." And I'm like, "Dude, it smokes in my truck every time I go up that road. I have to go around it myself." And I mean, by the time he got up there, I mean, all the leaves had already been knocked off the end of it. Like I said, I'm not being mean. I think it's just stuff that, like safety wise, that needs to be brought up because in the end, negligence isn't an accident. It's 100% you're at fault. The city's at fault. Had I had my window down and got hit in the eye, swerved into a tractor, it was a backhoe, but I had to swerve into the backhoe, hurt a city employee. Now you have a city employee down, you got a vehicle down, you got equipment down. I'm looking at the big picture, not the small picture. I wasn't trying to come out here and be, I'm very blunt, so I apologize. I think my councilwoman knows, but
No, I appreciate you calling and letting
no
us
worries.
know. So,
Yep.
we really strongly encourage the public to let us know on those issues.
Yeah.
And so we are definitely looking into it. And we appreciate you.
There are more trees. There are more stop signs that are blocked by the trees. So that's why I'm just saying, like, if we can kind of get spun up on that, I drive around all over the place in town. So
If you have
As soon as I spoke to you, I immediately contacted Andy, and like he said, they were on it pretty quick.
yeah,
if you have any other issues, you can reach out to Councilman Azate, city manager, or
no
even
worries.
myself.
Yeah.
So
I just wanted to kind of let everyone know kind of where I was at. I know I'm new, but I grew up in Missouri, and I like how it used to be. Right. I like things being nice.
Well, and I think the safety of the community is important to all of us up here
Absolutely.
too. And anytime the public wants to come talk to us, just like you did tonight, like anybody
ma'am.
is more than welcome to.
Yes, ma'am.
very encouraged.
Hey, Travis, their website that they got set up to, they're actually really good about that. If you're able to use that, if you're able to go on that, I know that's
I tend to stay away from emails because my emails are.
Well,
very,
it's a form right on the
Yeah.
website, and as soon as you hit send, it goes right to them. And so
I like
they
to be
work
able to
real well.
apologize for how blunt I am, and emails I can't articulate myself in a way. ChatGPT helps, but in the end, it sometimes I come off the wrong way, and people take me negatively. I'm a very positive person. I just look at safety. That's kind of my big deal.
Travis, you talked to Rhonda downstairs. That our secretary downstairs.
Yes, sir.
Call her or let her know, and she'll. get
Yeah,
the
they
messages.
did eventually come out and take care of the tree, but there's more trees in the area that like the high schoolers and the element or the junior high kids walk up through that area. That's my only concern. My daughter walks 1 or 2 days a week, but she's like, "Hey, Dad, like, can you do something?" Like,
I'm gonna have him
I got you, dog.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to canvas that whole area.
All right,
So-
too easy. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
All right, the next a couple items on the agenda. I'm going to speak for both of these people. The first item is Hannibal High School. Mr. Jason Nolan couldn't be here tonight, so he asked me to present for him. It is for the homecoming parade on Wednesday, October 15th from 5:15 to 6:45. I believe all documentation's been turned into the clerk's office, so I could attempt to answer questions if you had any, but if not, I'd look for a motion to approve.
I'd make a motion pending insurance.
We already got it.
And there you go.
Second.
All good. Okay, I have a motion to
Everything
second.
From what I see, everything there looks standard.
Yep, I think it's,
no
he
change.
indicated to me it's the same thing that they do pretty much every year. So. Any other discussion, council? I have a motion to second. Hearing no other discussion, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. The next two items on the agenda are under Jamie McCoy's name, and I can speak to those as well. She is not here tonight.
Is that a conflict of interest?
Well, I don't know. It depends. I'm not going to vote. How about that?
Mr. Mayor, before
yes,
we
sir.
go, these are just standard,
Yep.
just
Yep.
like this has been in the past, okay?
Yep, they're just, that's what I was going to say. It's the Halloween parade. There's two different requests. We need motions and approvals for both. The first one's a Halloween parade, Saturday, October 25th, 2025, from 5 to 7. And then the other request, we'll do that one first. It is pending insurance still, but everything else has been submitted and approved.
Move we approve pending insurance?
Second.
I have a motion and a second to approve pending insurance for the Halloween parade for the Hannibal JCs. Any other discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. The second item is the Christmas parade on Saturday, December 6th, 2025, from 5 to 7, and same story there, pending insurance on that, same as years past.
I'll make a motion pending insurance.
Second.
Motion and a second to approve. Any other discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Council? Next up, we have Raquel from HHMC to discuss street closures for trunk or treat on Friday, October 31st from 3 until 8 p.m. Good evening.
Okay. Hello. How are you guys doing this evening? I will say that our Living Dead windows and Christmas windows that's not on this agenda is going to coincide with the Hannibal JC parade. Those will be the same. So just keep that in mind when I come back for the living Christmas windows. But that is going on the same date. The streets are shut down, hopefully the same ways where we have the barricades that we've worked out with everyone. This is also a standard event, so I guess we can start with, do you want to start with Living Dead windows since?
Trunk or treat's first on the agenda.
Okay,
That's okay.
so trunk or treat, yep, that's also something that we do every year on Halloween. We're requesting that we get police assistance to clear the cars at 3 p.m. just to make sure that it's nice and clear and safe for the kiddos to trunk or treat. Any questions? I looked at if there was anything. We do have the insurance. We always update that around Twain on Main, so you should have our updated insurance. If not, I will go ahead and resend that to you via Dick Wade State Farm.
Okay, we'll prove it pending. and
Okay,
you'll send that
perfect.
over. I'll take care of it.
Sure.
Okay, so that's the first item for her tonight, council, on the trunk or treat. And do you have any questions? If not, I would
Motion to approve pending insurance.
a motion a second to approve the street closures on October 31st from 3 to 8 p.m. for trunk or treat for HHMC pending insurance. Any other discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. And your next item.
The next item was Living Dead windows, which will coincide with the JC parade. We do ask for police assistance clearing cars at 4 p.m. that time so that it's ready for the parade and closed off and safe for pedestrians.
Council, questions?
Make a motion to approve pending insurance.
Second.
Motion is second to approve street closures for Living Dead windows on Saturday, October 25th from 4 p.m. till 8 p.m. for HHMC pending insurance. Any other discussion?
Mayor?
Yes.
Just one small thing. She had marked the barricades to be placed at Nostra Street. Traditionally, you guys have not been doing that, and I think it was mainly because of the brewery's parking lot and having access to that. So I just wanted to point out that she did have the barricades put at North Street. I think we did talk to you about that, about
We
moving
did,
them
and I
down.
was saying we are more than fine to comply with what we think, what the city and the departments think is best. So, I mean, it's not a problem for us to change anything that would make sense for you guys.
So we'll put the barricades at the normal, just past.
Sure.
To allow access to the.
And that gives that park usage. Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, and then I had talked to the police department who said they were going to have like cars there too at the entrances. So we're in contact.
Okay. Council, any questions regarding this? Hear a motion to approve? I do. Oh, I do. Sorry. I have a motion and a second. Okay, no other discussion. So hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
Okay, thank you very
ma'am.
much.
Appreciate it. Whew. All right. Next item on the agenda is under my name. It's a recommendation of a reappointment. This is a first reading for the Affirmative Action Committee for John Park. It's an appointment for a term to expire in March of 2028. I'll be bringing this back at the next council meeting for a second reading. Next item, we tabled the 2 for the city attorney, and so next up is city manager Andy Dorian.
Thank you, Mayor. A couple items tonight. First up, we have some appointments for the Roadway Commission. We have Mayor Darrell McCoy, First Ward Councilman Scott Haycraft, and Mayor Pro Tem Nathan Munger. This is a committee that meets only here looking at the road paving projects for the next year. This is for first reading. Okay. Next up, the mayor has gone through a million boards and commissions that we have here at the city and looked at some that have not met in many decades. And we think Landmarks and Monument Board is one that we would like to recommend abolishing. I've met quite a long time. If there's any landmarks or monuments in the future of the council. So that's a bill for a first reading. Can you answer any questions? Last up, we finally got the first phase of the grant agreement for the airport fuel farm project. This has been going through the feds for quite some time, and so we were finally able to go out for bid. So this first portion is for the engineering design phase of it, and we received a $213,736 Missouri Highways and Transportation Commission state block grant. Our match is $11,250. So we are currently out for bid on that project right now. And bid opening is November 6th. With the government shutdown and everything going on, this is a project that's going through the FAA. So probably some delays and at a later spring construction and everything.
Any questions for me? All right, thanks, sir. Next on the agenda is City Clerk Melissa Coggle.
Mayor Council, last meeting I had brought some records for destruction. We are doing, we use a company where they come and pick up our records, and I oversee the destruction of them. It's a process to do the entire process, and it's a little expensive. We had some additional records that we wanted to include in that, so we put a hold. They're coming this Friday. So I had some additional records from the building inspector's office that, in accordance with Missouri State Secretary of State Document Retention Program, I have included Exhibit A10 that lists all of those documents that we will be destructing. Yes, there is a document, I think, 70 on there. As required, I will keep the minutes as authorizing the destruction along with the exhibit, and it will serve as a permanent record in accordance with practice outlined in the Secretary of State's office. So seeking to add these into the records that already got approved that will get destroyed this Friday.
Council, any questions? City Clerk? If there are none, I would entertain a motion to approve her request.
So moved.
Second.
Motion is second. Any other discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Next item on the agenda is the Chief of Police, who is not here tonight, so I believe Lieutenant Wilt will present the Blue Shield Grant Subaward Agreement.
The Missouri Department of Public Safety has awarded the Hannibal Police Department $50,000 in grant funding through the Blue Shield grant program. It's an initiative by Governor Kehoe to address violent crime and other public safety concerns. We plan to use that for better protective equipment for the officers, some training equipment, upgrades to the mobile command unit. These items will really help the safety of our officers and I think help our community as well. So we're requesting that the city council authorize the mayor to sign this agreement award with the Missouri Department of Safety.
For $50,000 and no city match on that.
Correct. Win-win.
Absolutely.
We were alerted by some state legislator people yesterday. There was a lot of people in our region that did not apply for this. Kudos. HPD.
Chief worked pretty hard on that, I think.
Any other questions? Not entertain a motion to
So moved.
Second. I guess that
Perfect
was a sign.
I have a motion and a second on the floor. Any other discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Thanks, sir.
Thank you.
All right, next on the agenda, I have resolution number 2571-25. Need a motion to have the clerk read this resolution and call the roll for adoption.
No.
Oh,
Table.
sorry. Yep.
And the following.
No, I didn't cross it off. In the following one. Let's try this again. Now the next item on the agenda is bill number 25-068. I need a motion to have the clerk give this bill a first reading.
So moved.
Second.
Motion and a second. Any other discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
Bill number 25-068, an ordinance of the City of Hannibal authorizing the mayor to execute a $213,736 Missouri Highway and Transportation Commission state block grant agreement between the City of Hannibal and the Missouri Highways Commission for funding for the replacement of the fuel farm at the Hannibal Regional Airport, first reading.
All righty. Next item is bill number 25-069. I need a motion to have the clerk give this bill a first reading.
So moved.
Motion and a second. Any other discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
Bill number 25-069, an ordinance dissolving and eliminating the landmarks and monuments, first reading.
All right. And the last thing I have tonight is closed session. According to the RSMO 610.021, subparagraph 1, 2, and 12, I need a motion to go into closed session in accordance with the RSMO 610.021, subparagraph 1, 2, and 12, admitting myself, council, city manager, city attorney, city clerk, and Darren Gordon, general manager of Board of Public Works.
I meant to ask you.
Darren, do you need Matt in the closed session?
You want the night off, Matt?
It's up to you. If you need Darren to help, and also Matt Munslinger, Director of Operations, Board of Public Works.
So moved.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any other discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? All right, in closed session. Thank you, everyone, for coming.
You need a voice vote.
Sorry.
Yes.
Mayor Pro Tem Munger.
Yes.
Councilman Haycraft.
Yes.
Councilwoman Azatea.
Yes.
Councilman Cohen.
Yes.
Councilman Leader.
Yes.
Okay, sorry, now we're in closed session. Thank you, everyone.